Hello, hello, it's Fujikura Uruka FU for Face Connect Generation 1, the blue music bear. Hello! How are you guys doing? 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 I think I'm using the wrong... Wait. Why can't I... It's the wrong model. There we go. There we go. I used the wrong body. I used the wrong one. But we're here now. I was wondering, I was like, damn, it looks a little different. Is that just me? Seems a little different. Is it just me? Just like a tiny bit. And then I did this and I was like, oh. Magic trick. Yeah, I switch bodies. I switched to a more flexible, expressive, flexible body. I switched them. It's like I was on drugs, but not really. It's like we were all on drugs, like mass hysteria. Yeah. That was the stiff Uruka. That was Uruka before the chiropractor. Uruka before chiropractor. Uruka after chiropractor. Look. Whoa. Very flexible now. I was very stiff for a bit. I am not high. The bear is not high. The bear is only high in blueness and optimism. You sound a tad tipsy. I have not drank anything. I haven't drank alcohol in like a year. I think it's actually been a year. It's been one whole year. I am nowhere near tipsy. Nowhere near. I don't do drugs either. I've never done drugs, okay? I only do prescription drugs. High on life and drugs? No. Drugs. No drugs. Last time was the canned wine. No, that was long. That was farther. The canned wine was Easter, which was like April something of 2023. I don't think it was last year. I think it was before that. I think it was in 2023. But the last time that I had alcohol was when we went to Japan in August last year, which is pretty much exactly a year ago, except not really, because I think this is the day that we flew out. So almost exactly a year since I last drank alcohol. Some sake. No, it was not sake. It was the tequila wheel and the soju. Yeah. The tequila wheel and soju. Uruka, can it be that you're so sleepy that you are way too energetic? Well, I mean, I woke up at like 1 or something, 1:30-ish. I slept at around 6. But I did get more than 6 hours of sleep. And I was out running errands the whole day. So I might be tired. I don't know. Maybe I need some food. I ate some bread just now. I was gonna make some lamb chops, but then I was like, I don't think I have time because I came home like about an hour ago. And I was like, I don't think I have time to make the lamb chops and enjoy them without having to stuff them down my throat before stream. So I'm just gonna make my lamb chops after stream. So maybe I'm tired right now because I'm kind of hungry. Maybe I'm kind of low on nutrients. I ate a little bit of chicken. I ate like 3 pieces of chicken teriyaki and rice. And then I ate bread. Sorry. But after stream, I will eat my lamb chops. It's okay. It's fine. Hey, look at that. 10 months. Anyway, in the movie Cocaine Bear about you. Is the movie Cocaine Bear about you asking for a friend? No, it's not. I've never had cocaine. I've never seen cocaine. I will never do cocaine. I don't know anyone that's done cocaine. Well, that's a lie, actually. I know someone who's done cocaine, but like, I've never seen it. I've never witnessed it. I've never witnessed it. I have not seen it with my own eyes. You're saying cocaine a lot for someone who allegedly isn't the cocaine bear. By that logic, look, if I was the cocaine bear, I would not be saying cocaine that many times because I would be trying to deflect from the cocaine, and I wouldn't be saying cocaine so much because I wouldn't want to draw attention to the cocaine. You know some fun people? Well, off the top of my head, I can only think of one person who has mentioned that they have done cocaine. Yeah, only one person, and I did not see it happening. It was not like a recent thing either. So, I don't know. Maybe people have done it and didn't tell me because I that's not really something that comes up, you know? That's not really something that comes up. Didn't realize the blue bear was such a square. What do you mean by that? I'm literally the squarest. How do you not know that I'm such a square? I have never ever touched any drugs. The only drugs I've touched are prescription drugs, and I only use them for medical purposes. I've never even seen weed. I didn't know what vapes looked like until like 3 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago. And that's only from seeing them with my eyes. I didn't like use it or anything. I don't do any kind of drugs. Even my prescription drugs I barely use. You barely have caffeine as well. Yeah, I don't even drink caffeine. Sorry. I don't even drink caffeine. I don't drink energy drinks. I don't drink alcohol. Like, I'm like, how do you not know that? I feel like it's pretty obvious. I feel like it's pretty obvious that I'm quite square. Not even an edible just to see how it's like. No, man. There's no just seeing how it's like. Stay away! Stay away from the drugs! Don't do the drugs! There's no just seeing what it's like, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Otherwise, the next thing you know, ooh, that was kind of nice. Ooh, why don't I try it again? Just a little bit. No! Stop it! Don't do it! She doesn't need drugs to behave like this. Sorry. I'm scared now. You should be! Drugs are scary! You should be scared! Medical, sure, if you say so, Blue Bear. It is! It is! And I only have one that was prescribed to me a long time ago. But I barely use it. I only use it if it's like really, really, really bad. Which is like, you know, if you have medicine prescribed to you, you should use it. But it's just a personal choice. I don't use it unless it's like really bad. I choose not to. Uruka's the type to huff glue and cough syrup, to be honest. I don't huff anything. I don't huff anything, man. The only thing I'm huffing is pure air. Pure air. That's the best drug. That is open up the window. Fresh air. Because I don't want to go outside for real. Take your meds. Okay, like if it's like for my throat, like physical things, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll take it. But I don't have any regular medication that I need to take for that. It's only just like sometimes. The one prescription that I have is anxiety medication. And I don't want to use it too often. I only use it when it's very, very necessary. Because it's very addictive. Not that I've gotten addicted, but according to Google, it's very addictive. And I'm scared, so I only use it if I really, really need to. Musical blue bear from face. Most say so uncool. What is your wisdom for today's yapping? My wisdom for today's yapping is don't do drugs. Unless they're prescription. Most say so uncool. Uruka, do we need to get Leah to tell you to take your meds? No. I don't take opioids. It's clonazepam. Apparently it is highly addictive. So I only take it if I really, really have to. Addicted to oxygen. Yeah. Oxygen is the best. Oxygen's the best drug, yes. Yeah. Ugh. Clonazepam sounds awfully close to cocaine. No, it's only the first letter that's the same. It's literally the first letter. It's only the C. You stupid. You're dumb. Ugh. You're dumb. I'm sorry, my internet skipped a moment. Did you say do drugs? Don't do drugs! No drugs! No drugs! Clonazepam 2 milligrams. I actually don't know. I never like checked it. But I've had that since I was 14. I don't even know where it went. I just have like bottles of it like lying around. Sometimes I come across it and sometimes I just don't know where it is. Me with my random prescription bottles lying around. Where is it? I deadass don't even know where it went. Oh, here's one. I found one. It's really funny because like my mom apparently has the same medication. So when I ran out, I was like, Mom, I need more. I didn't know she'd take the same one. I was like, Mom, I don't have any more. And she was like, just take mine. She just dumped hers into mine. Like, I don't even know if it's the same thing. How do you know it's the same? Okay, no, it's not that strong. It's not that strong. It's not 2 milligrams. I feel like that's kind of crazy. It's not that strong. I think. LF dealer, meet me out back. I'll be in blue shaking my cake. What is LF? I don't know what that is. What is LF? Oh. 2 milligrams is a low dose? Mine is less than 2. But my doctor just gave it to me because he was like, yeah, just use it when you feel like you have to. I'm like, oh, okay. Thanks. Same doctor that got blacklisted by CVS, by the way. Looking for... Oh, I didn't even know that. Do people say that? People actually say that? What are you looking for a dealer for? What is the dealer for? What are you looking for? It's not a placebo pill. It's not a placebo pill. It's meant to dispel my panic attacks. It's not supposed to be that strong. Like I'm not supposed to be just like on cloud 9 24/7. Caffeine is a drug. Is your coffee decaf? Well, caffeine you see caffeine is it's you know caffeine, you know, it's different. No. I don't drink caffeine. So I don't drink coffee, but if you drink coffee, you should buy my coffee. If you don't drink coffee, I don't know if I can morally recommend you to buy my coffee. If you already drink coffee, then buy my coffee. Don't do drugs. Do face coffee. It hits harder. Yeah. Ow. It hits harder. I was trying to make like a slapping noise. It hits harder. A caffeine dealer? Yeah, I'm a caffeine dealer. You can find all the goods at shop.phase-connect.com. That's where the deals are. That's the dealer. Uruka, all I heard is mom gave me drugs, and I heard you saying using corn as glow sticks. I never said to use corn as glow sticks. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No, my mom apparently... Excuse me. Apparently my anxiety is partly genetic. So my mom has either similar or the same meds. I did not know that though. Until she was like, just take some of mine, and she poured some from her bottle into mine, and I'm like, are you sure that's the same? Because it visually does not look the same. Like, mine were like smaller and pink. Hers were yellow and a little bigger, and I'm like, are you sure that's the same thing? I to this day I don't really know. I don't really know if it's the same, and I can't figure out how it works anymore because I already lost track which one's the original bottle. I just have a bunch of, some of them are pink, some of them are yellow, some of them are smaller, some of them are bigger. I don't freaking know. I assume they're the same. Maybe. I don't know though. Don't try this at home, kids. Don't try this at home. Fishman is my dealer, Blue Bear is my drug. That makes it sound like Fishman is dealing me. That makes it sound like Fishman is holding and dealing me. Pills often change colors by dosage. I wonder if that means Mama Bear gave me a higher dosage. Cause the original prescription I got was when I was 14, so maybe our doctor was like, I'll just give her like a very small amount. Fishman's my plug. I don't want to hear Fishman and plug being used in the same sentence. I don't want to hear that. Don't do that. I don't know. If they aren't expired. I'm sure a lot of them are like way past expired. Cause some of them, I think, are probably still from the original actually. No, that can't be right. That was way too long ago. I think this one is from this one's from 2021, I think. But usually expired meds don't do anything. Oh my god, wait, I just realized I have another color. This one's orange. I have 3 colors. One's pink, one's yellow. This one's orange. I got a new color. Oh my god. They look like Smarties. They look like smaller Smarties. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when meds like get old, they don't harm you. They're just less effective. Or maybe even like completely not effective. Wait, no. Never mind. It's not from 2021. It's from 2018. Date filled September 18th, 2018. I don't know if this is the bottle though. I mean, like, I don't know if it's the meds in the bottle because I just keep the bottle and I like pour them in. So I don't know if this is the original bottle for these pills. It could just be that I poured them into this bottle. I don't really remember. But at least it's not the 20... What year was I in 8th grade? I don't freaking know. At least it's not that one. Those ones are the pink ones. You're mixing pill bottles. Yeah, because sometimes some of the pill bottles are shaped better, and I'm like, I want to use this one instead, so I pour it in. But then I forget which one came from where. And I'm kind of just like, well, they're all the same, I think. You know, you can sell them for $20 a pill. Clonazepam. You know what's weird? Like, every time I've taken it, I never felt anything. I don't know if you're supposed to physically feel anything, but I actually never felt anything. Pill gotcha, let's go. Let's go. Because they're expired. No. No, man. Even when they were fresh. Even when they were fresh. I mean, like, I say I never felt anything, but like I might, like, I think it first of all, it takes a while. It makes you sleepy. That I did feel that. Yeah. But I never felt like a huge difference. But it's also because the dosage is low. I remember they made me sleepy though, because I used to take them before like performances. And these would be like 2 or 3 hour concerts, and I would take them before like a concert. And like in the middle of the concert, I would just like get really, really sleepy. I get really, really sleepy. So I was like, maybe I should stop doing that. But then if I don't, I start like freaking out a bit sometimes. So I'm like, well, would you rather shake on the stage or fall asleep on the stage? I don't know. It's Uruka with their performance enhancing meds. They're not performance enhancing. They weren't enhancing anything. It's because I was like, at one point I was having like panic attacks on stage. So I literally like I couldn't really do them like without taking them. But then they were making me really drowsy. So yeah, like I did feel that effect, which I guess is like a calming effect. But I don't know why I imagined that it would like change your brain chemistry or something. Imagine getting drug tested before a recital. I mean, people use like beta blockers, which is like, it basically just inhibits your like, what do you call it? Beta blockers are the real performance enhancers. They basically just make you not nervous at all. Please take care of yourself, Uruka-sama. Thank you. I don't know why I started going into such a long conversation about this. I'm fine. I'm fine. We got into this conversation somehow. Stops you from being a beta. Beta blockers, all alpha comes out. Basically what beta blockers do is they make you not nervous at all, but other than that there's like no side effects. But the thing is, some people who take beta blockers, like I know some people have tried it before. Someone's offered me one before and I was like sure, but then I forgot about it. People who've tried it before basically just said it's like you basically just feel like you're playing like just regularly. Like you don't really feel like you're on stage, and some people don't actually like that because some people can't like get into the mindset of like the performance mindset with the beta blockers. So it's like it makes you not anxious, but at the same time when you're on a stage, sometimes you need a little bit of the anxiousness. You need some of the adrenaline, you know, to give a good performance. So that's one of the reasons why I've never tried them before, is because I was like, any instance that I would actually be able to tell if it's working or not, I feel like I don't want to risk. I kind of don't want to risk trying it in that situation. Beta blockers lower your heart rate. I'm sure the dosage is like very low though. I'm sure the dosage is quite low. Like you're playing alone? That'd be really nice for nerves because I get so nervous in front of an audience. That's what I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard. It's basically just feels like you're playing. Like physically, it feels like you're playing alone. Like you don't get the nerves, you don't get the shakes. But for me, I feel like I need at least some of that, you know? I need at least some of that, or else I'm just gonna be like, well, I don't fucking care. It's like... If you leave us, it would be devastating. I'm not leaving you! I'm not leaving you! Where do you think I'm going? Where do you think I'm gonna go? I wanna move into my room chatting. I feel like you've seen my big face for too long. Wait, why am I cut off here? I'm not leaving. What the heck? I'm not leaving. I'm literally right here. Coffee Kuma, thank you for the member. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chat's gonna take your meds and make you disappear. I know for a fact that not every single one of you could be schizophrenic, because that would be an extremely high percentage. That would be an extremely high percentage of schizophrenic people in one chat. Hey Bear, hope you got good food today. I'm gonna have good food. I'm gonna make lamb chops tonight. I'm gonna make lamb. I haven't had a proper meal yet. I've eaten things. Like, I've eaten things here and there, but I haven't had a proper meal. I want to make lamb chops. I'm really excited. But I'm a little concerned because I defrosted the lamb chops and they were sitting in the fridge for like 4 days. I'm sure it's fine though. It should be fine. If they were in the fridge, you should be okay, I think. Sitting in the fridge? It was in the fridge, yeah. It was in the fridge. Better cook that shit to well done. No! I don't want a well done lamb chop. I want like a medium. Or at most like a medium well. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Defrosting for 4 days or 4 days after defrosting. Well, I mean, either way, it's just been in the fridge. Well, so I defrosted it well, I ate it one day and then I left half of it and then I was gonna eat the rest of it, but then I decided I wasn't gonna eat the rest of it, so it was like in the fridge for like 2 days. But then I was like, I'm gonna put it back in the freezer, so I froze it after it was sitting in the fridge for 2 days, and then now, like yesterday, I decided I'm gonna eat the lamb chop. Well, not. It was probably like 3 or 4 days. Probably, yeah. No. Okay. So I ate the lamb chops. I left half of it in the fridge for about 4 days before I decided I'm gonna freeze it. So I froze it. And then yesterday I decided I want to eat it today, so I took it out of the freezer. I put it in the fridge, so it's been defrosting in the fridge. Yeah, don't refreeze me. It wasn't refrozen. It wasn't frozen in the first place. I got it from the grocery store and I made it, and then I put it in the refrigerator, but then after 4 days, I was like, I'm not gonna eat it. So I put it in the freezer. So I froze it one time. But it was in the fridge the whole time. I think it should be okay. I think it should be alright. You made it and didn't stream it? I'm not gonna stream it, man. It's too hard to stream that. It's too hard to I can't stream in my own kitchen. If I stream any cooking things, I need to go to Brother Bear's place. My own kitchen is not equipped for any streaming. You should see the setup I have. The setup I have whenever I do kitchen streams is crazy. Like, I have wires running across the whole entire area. The whole counter is just filled with shit. I don't have enough space for that in my kitchen. Also, my kitchen is ass. Like, the counter is made of, like, plastic or something. There's no space. There's no room. Also, the stove is right next to my front door. So I don't want to be, like, streaming right next to my front door so everyone passing by my apartment can hear everything I'm saying. Ghetto kitchen. Yeah. I have like an oven under my stove, but because the stove is right next to my front door, if I open the oven, I can't open the front door. So like when I moved in, Mama Bear was like, "Oh, you should open the oven at nighttime so intruders can't get in." I'm like, I'm not opening the oven when I sleep. Free security? If someone's coming into my apartment, I'll know either way, man. If they really wanted to get it, they'd be able to get it. If they didn't... Yeah, like, my door is really janky, too. It's actually really hard to open the door, even if I want to open the door, so... As long as it's still pink on the inside... Uruka, as long as it's still pink on the inside, Fujikura. Yeah, I noticed that the lamb darkened a little bit, but I feel like it's fine. I feel like it's fine. Once it's cooked, it should be fine. Multi-purpose oven. Yeah, but I'm not doing that. Just a little diarrhea. I'm not gonna. I've eaten quote unquote old lamb before. It's fine. I've done almost the exact same thing before, and I was fine. I was perfectly fine. Who designed your place? I don't know. It's really strange. It's a very weird layout. It's very odd. Also, everything looks like it was painted over with white paint at least 50 times, including the door hinges and the bathroom doorknob, which is awesome. The shower head was like cracked when I moved in. There's like nasty stuff on the bathtub that doesn't wash off at all. It's also like impossible to close the bathroom door unless you like stand in a specific area, because it's like a tiny space. And the bathroom door also doesn't close unless you like push it really hard. Apartment tour when? I can't give you an apartment tour. I'm not showing you. It's gross. It's nasty. I've shown like close-up pictures of some parts of it in the work server before. I think like Sheena and Jelly were like, ugh, the fuck is that? I think it was them that were around when I showed the pictures, and they were like, what the fuck is that? Only if you look really closely though. If you don't look that closely, it's like okay. Like, it's definitely not a nice apartment. Definitely not a nice apartment at all, but unless you look really closely, it's not like gross. I try my best to keep it clean. As clean as it can be, considering it was already kind of gross when I moved in. Is this still the place you use for school? Yeah, I'm still by my school. It's not my dorm though. It's not my dorm. There were people who are like, Uruka, why would you put your PC there? Why don't you like put it on a thing? Or like, why don't you put it on your desk? That was my dorm room. That was my dorm room. It was a very small room. There was no space. I tried to put it like on top of the desk when I moved in, but Bear parents were like, no, you can't put it on top, or people are gonna see from outside and come in your room to steal it. I'm like, what? Who is gonna break into my room and lug an entire PC tower out without anyone seeing? Hey, here lies Uruka. She met her end after getting dysentery from her cooking. What is dysentery? An infectious disease that affects the intestines, causing severe diarrhea. I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. I'll be fine. But yeah, let me pull out the picture. This is... Yeah, some people are like, "Whoa, you should have bought you should have got like a little stool or something to put it on top." No. Because what is not pictured is that it's actually under my piano keyboard, so I couldn't raise it either. I had it stuck in the little corner space between 2 walls and my desk. And you can definitely tell it's a dorm because of the furniture colors. And the reason why I couldn't turn it vertically is because on the... where's my pointer? Where's my pointer? You see on the bottom of the picture, there's like a thing there. That's my keyboard stand. There's a base to the keyboard stand. And I couldn't turn the PC vertically because the keyboard stand was in the way. Where's my pointer? Kuma pointer. Here it is. This thing is a keyboard stand. Directly below this bar is another bar on the floor. So I couldn't turn the PC vertically because of the bar on the floor. And the reason why I couldn't move the keyboard stand is because on the other side, on this side, is my bed. So here's desk, here's a wall, keyboard, bed. It's a very small space. It's a very small area. And then I have another angle. This one you can see exactly where it's hidden because the keyboard is there. So this is the key. This is the keyboard. So this is my desk, and as you can see, I didn't have anywhere to clamp my mic arm, so I had to open a drawer. I had to open a drawer, and I clamped it into the drawer. And I put my mic stand like that. And then in this little hole right over here. Right over here. Down there. That's where my PC is. Because the keyboard is over here. You see the base of the keyboard actually goes really far this way. So I couldn't turn it vertically. So I had to, I literally stuffed it. It fit perfectly. The width-wise, it fit perfectly in this little space over here. With just a little tiny bit of room for the cables on the side. The power button is in this little strip right over here where you can see a cable coming out of. The power button's over here. And there's actually no fan on this side right here. The fans are on the two sides of this section over here. So the fan is not over here. So the fan isn't actually blocked over here. There's a fan on this side and a fan on that side, and then on the top. Not fan, vent. Not fan. The vent thingy. So there's no actual vent on this side, but it's like the little slivers over here on the sides. And then the top part, vent. I think also in the back as well, but like I couldn't really do anything about that. Yeah. And then the keyboard stands over here. I couldn't move the keyboard stand because the bed is literally right here. like this is an 88 key keyboard, so you imagine like it's like over here, bed right over here. Right here, bed, and then chair. And then that's basically the room. There's like a wardrobe over here and then like a door over here. But that's basically it. That's basically it. So that's like all I could do. I wanted to put, because next to the desk is like a dresser that was on this side. So I was just gonna put my PC on the dresser, but my parents were like, no, someone's gonna run in and steal it. Y'all know that the bass keys are not reachable. It's okay, I barely use those anyways. No, I could kind of reach it because there was a little bit of space, actually. There's a little bit of space between. I know it doesn't look like it, but there's more space than there looks like between the desk and the keyboard. I have a similar setup right now, actually, but it's on the other end. So yeah. That's the same PC I have now, by the way. It's the one that's breaking down. Although, you know, it's still working. You know, if I don't do anything heavy, you know, like right now, it's still working. It's like... Please say you've cleaned out those air vents once. I've cleaned my PC. I've opened my PC one time. Yeah. It's when the power supply broke. I've opened it one time when the power supply died and I had to replace it. I tried my best to clean the dust on the inside, but I'm not a professional and I didn't know what I was doing, so it might not have been cleaned very well. But I cleaned what I could. Looks like Norwegian prison cell. That's basically what it was. Honestly, a Norwegian prison cell might have been better. I think a Norwegian prison cell might actually be nicer. It is, yeah. I think it's actually better than that. Norwegian prison cells are better than my college dorm. Here. Like, just the fact that the furniture is not that nasty diarrhea brown color, it makes it so much better already. This is like infinitely nicer than my dorm room. I'd rather be in a Norwegian prison cell than my college dorm. It's got a nice window, yeah. It's got nice sunlight coming in. I've been in hotels that look worse than this. Norwegian prisons. Actually looks pretty nice. Yeah, dorm rooms are kind of jank. I don't know how they are in other countries, but like American college dorms are kind of nasty. They all have the same like plastic blue mattress too. Like the freaking like a science camp mattresses. Let me see if I can find like a generic picture, because they kind of all look the same. American college dorm room. Yeah. They all got that nasty brown furniture. Got that nasty ass carpet. Let's see if I can find a good picture. Part of the university experience. I would have been fine not experiencing that, to be honest. I hated living in there, man. I hated it. Can't find like a similar. I guess this one's like probably like the closest one. Whoa, why are these so? These ones have so many wardrobes. These ones are too nice. Why did they have such nice ones here? Oh, it's because it's the college websites. They put the nice ones on. They put the nice ones on display. Okay, I don't know. Something like this. This one looks more like a prison. Oh my god. This one looks so much more like a prison than the Norwegian prison cells. Oh my lord. Hold on. Wait, there was a good one. I lost it. Propaganda, yeah. they took like a nice pictures. Bum 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 bum. Okay, no, there was another one, but it looked more accurate, but I lost it. This one. Download. You have a roommate? No, I didn't have a roommate. Cause I was streaming, man. I was streaming at that time already. Imagine all the I don't want to imagine the I don't want to imagine. Do not say that. Do not say that. Oh god, ew. Here's one. Look at that in all its glory. Doesn't this look more like a prison cell than the Norwegian prison cell? This one. That's a prison cell. That's a prison cell. See how they all have that nasty blue plastic mattresses? Well, I guess this one is blankets, but... Oh. Why are the beds so high? So the beds in dorm rooms are height adjustable. So like if you want it to be taller or lower for storage reasons, you can make your bed higher so that you can store things underneath. So you can see in this picture, there's like a wardrobe under the bed. So you can choose to make your bed higher if you want to put your wardrobe underneath to save space. Because the dorm rooms are very small. Some of them have bunk beds too. But that sounds really annoying. They raw dog in your bed. Stop it. Stop. I don't... Not my bed. Nothing was happening on my bed. Hello? What the heck? Why do you run out of breath playing the violin? I'm not playing violin right now. If you mean in general though, it's because I am moving. What do you mean? What do you mean? When you move your body, your heart rate increases and you need more oxygen in your body to carry into your bloodstream. Have you used a UV light to see if your walls glow? No. Why would I do that? I don't know. No, I have not. I was gonna read a comment, but then I lost it. Did you ever check your mattress? I didn't, but like I wasn't raw dogging the mattress. I had a mattress topper and bed sheets. I was just sleeping directly on the mattress. Also, I like wiped it down with Clorox wipes. I wiped like everything down with Clorox wipes. I wiped it all down. Walls glowing. Yeah, sounds like a college dorm. Why Why is there this assumption that if someone's in college, they're gonna be doing that? I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing anything at all. Also, like, the dorm that I was in is like the most socially dead one of them all. Like, the reason why I had no roommates is because it's like a single room. And that's where all the antisocial people go. It was the socially dead dorm, okay? I highly doubt people were I highly doubt people were doing the freaky in this in this one, okay? This was the loser dorm. Not loser dorm, it's just like the people who want more solitude. Why go to college then? What do you mean why go to college? You don't go to college to have sex. What the fuck? Hello? Some of your previous dorm mates may have raw dogs on the mattress. I never had dorm mates. I never had dorm mates. Well, I guess if you consider dorm mates like everyone within your dorm. I didn't have roommates. I didn't have a roommate. In undergrad, I lived with a roommate with bunk beds. I had top bunk. He would invite his girlfriend over often, and the two rocked me to sleep. See, I always hear these stories, and I'm like, who the fuck is doing this? I've only heard this on the internet. Who is doing this in real life? One time he asked if I wanted to join them. Ew! How are you gonna be doing that shit with someone in the room? Ew! Ew! Brother, ew! Nasty! It's gross, man. That doesn't sound, that sounds kind of wrong, actually. That sounds like it should be illegal. Irony, drug-free dorm on campus. Drug alc haven. What? I don't know if there was supposed to be like a break in between that. I don't really know what you were trying to say. You don't move as many muscles when playing violin though. Even more so if you're sitting on a chair. I wondered if you have a breathing problem. Do you play violin? Do you play violin? Do you think the only thing I'm moving is my fingers and my arm? It's like, you know you have to move your whole body, right? You don't just isolate the single muscle in your arm and only move that. I play standing, yeah, I play standing. But even if I was sitting, it's kind of like, it's kind of the same. You should watch a video of a professional violin player. Then you might understand. The rage bait is 2 out of 10. I don't even know if they're rage baiting or not. If they're not, maybe they're just dumb. I don't know. The dorm room of solitude. Yeah. It was nice though. It was like for the most part it was really quiet. That was nice. I feel like the most racky was probably me. I was the one streaming. I was the one screaming while everyone else was like probably studying or something. Beautiful love. Thank you, Confused Bear. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Normal people don't do it with a roommate in the room. I just don't understand how people are just gonna do it with like no regards for like who else is in the room. Like, do you have no shame? Are you not embarrassed? Like, why would you want people to know you're doing that shit? Imagine the accidental as maxing possibilities that could have been if there was a roommate. This is not a Yuri manga. This is not how that's not how that happens, okay? It's not how that happens. I would not end up a les max her. That's not how that works. Even though it's a bit late, I saw you played the song I requested. It was awesome. Thank you, Uruka Cute. I'm glad you liked it. Thank you. Thank you. You were screaming for stream while others screaming for pleasure. No, I've never heard anything like weird. I never heard anything weird in my dorm. There was one time that I like exaggerated that I might have heard something, but I don't think anyone was actually doing anything. I never heard anything. Some people aren't as modest as you and Leah. Hold on. Why are you mentioning Leah here? Why are you mentioning Leah? What does Leah have to do with any of this? You didn't? Man, you're lucky. Yeah, I didn't hear anything. To be fair though, I wasn't like... At nighttime, usually I'm either streaming... Well, I guess... Yeah, I mean, I'm awake at nighttime, so I feel like I would have heard if people were being loud. Bum, bum, bum. Nature finds a way. That is how apes do it in the wild, and college is the wild. It's not the wild. I seriously don't understand how you guys were having these experiences. Maybe in the more like communal dorms, people had these experiences, but I was in the very, very quiet, socially dead dorms. Because the people who wanted to socialize went to the, like, specifically chose to go to the social dorms. The ones where they have, like, the communal bathrooms and everything. And a lot of them have, like, open doors. But in my dorm, everything was super quiet all the time. No noise, like, ever. Everyone's doors were closed all the time. It's very different. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. You missed out on fun? That doesn't sound fun to me. That doesn't sound fun to me. Like, imagine I'm trying to stream, okay? Imagine I'm trying to stream, and the next door, next to me, one room's having a party. Next to me, people are having sex. How am I supposed to stream? How am I supposed to stream like that? And I have to use a communal bathroom? I'd rather jump out the window. You probably thought they were working out. No, like, I don't think I ever heard anything. Like, I never heard any weird noises. If anything, they probably thought I was doing stuff, man. Because I was playing Ring Fit in my dorm all the time. I was playing Ring Fit Adventure in my dorm room. They probably thought I was doing some sus shit. You had a separate bathroom in your dorm. I had like I had a it was like it wasn't communal, but it wasn't like it was shared between like 4 people. Like, how do I explain it? Like, I have my own room. I had my own room in the dorm, and then there's like another door that I had to go out. How did that? So in order to get to my room, I had to go through 2 well, first I have to get into the building, and then I go to the floor, and then I go into the area with the rooms. You have to scan your card to get into the area with your cluster of rooms, which has the bathroom. And then my own room, I have to swipe my card as well. So it's like a quote-unquote private bathroom, except you share it with like 3 or 4 people. It's better than a completely communal bathroom, so it's fine. I'll take it. In college, I once gave up losing my V card because I was playing D&D. I did not get a second chance that year before I dropped out. In my personal opinion, I feel like it shouldn't be a big deal to like quote unquote lose your V card. Like it just seems kind of weird. Like, are you just doing it just because you want to lose? Just because you want to lose it? Like that sounds like the worst way. That sounds like the worst motivation to do that. Like, why would you do it just because you want to lose? Like, it doesn't make sense to me, you know? Fancy dorm. Well, I mean, I specifically applied for that one because I knew I was gonna be streaming, and I don't fucking know how I was gonna stream with roommates in the room. Like, I was really lucky too, because it's kind of like a lottery system. Like, you put in your first like 5, you put in 5 choices, like first choice, second choice, third choice, fourth choice, you know? And if you don't get your first choice, they just go down the list. So there's like a chance I could have gotten put in one of the rooms with like 2 roommates and a communal bathroom. There's a chance I could have been put in there. But thankfully, I was given my own room. Because otherwise, I don't know how I would have streamed. How? No segs Uruka equals VTuber Uruka. What the fuck? Hello? Segs Uruka equals kids, husband, daily job Uruka, no time, no life, no VTuber Uruka. What are you saying right now? What are you saying right now? To think she could have been happy. I mean, if I wasn't a VTuber, I probably would have had a much better social life in college. But I still don't think that would mean that I would do any weird shit, you know? I still don't think I would have done any weird shit. Very unique blend of chastity has brought you to this live art. Is that how it is? Is that how it is? You know, I became a VTuber before I went to school, right? It's not because I was socially dead that I became a VTuber. I was socially dead because I became a VTuber. Chicken or the egg? I don't know which one is the chicken and which one is the egg in this situation. A very unique blend of chastity is one way to describe it. I never thought I would hear these words strung together in a sentence. A very unique blend of chastity. It's crazy. How did Fishman find you? I applied. What do you mean? I applied. That's how he found me. Now you can use those words in real life social settings. I don't know. I don't know if it's the most socially acceptable thing to just randomly blurt out that I'm a virgin, but Holy Virgin Uruka. I don't know. I don't really go outside a lot. I don't really go outside a lot, and I feel like it's not really anything like real talk. It's not really anything I would do unless I was like very emotionally attached to someone, you know? Like theoretically. I'm not really one to just be like, hey, you wanna you know. And that's the reason why I'm just out here VTubing because I'm never gonna see anyone because I don't go outside. It's fine. I don't care. It's fine. I don't need it. I don't need anyone. I don't need anyone. All I need are Urfuge. If Uruka had Seg in college, that means she wouldn't be here today and stole all of Lumi's blankets. Again, there's no correlation. There's literally no correlation. I was a VTuber before I actually went on campus of my university. There is no correlation. If anything, being a VTuber was the cock block. I also did not steal Lumi's blankets. I do not steal blankets. I am not a blanket stealer. The blankets are very intact when I wake up. They're very intact when I wake up. Lumi's blankets is all bunched up and messed up when she wakes up. Mine is like still tucked into the bed on the parts that I didn't even take out. She sleeps like she's in the army. Maybe not that rigid, but kind of. You don't toss and turn in your sleep, you just temporarily die. I mean, I toss and turn when I'm trying to fall asleep, I think. I'm not sure if I do like when I'm actually asleep. There was a chance that Uruka would have never gotten the chance to flourish as a VTuber and the world would have had Rebecca instead. I don't think there is any world that I would have become Rebecca. Like, I don't think... I don't think that's something that's in me, you know? There were a lot of people at my high school that were like itching to get away from home so that they can go wild. But the only reason why I was itching away to get away from home was just so I could play games. I wasn't like, some people are like, hell yeah, we're gonna go to like clubs and raves, concerts, and I'm like, I wanna play Minecraft. I wanna play Minecraft. So yeah, I mean, I feel like even if I even if I wasn't a VTuber, I don't think I would have done anything wild. I don't think I would have done anything weird. Like, I'm like, naturally, I am just a very reserved bear. I'm just a very naturally reserved bear. Like, it's not like, ooh, because she's a VTuber. No, it's just, I'm just like that. I'm literally just like that. Ow. Oh my god. You may have accepted more invitations. I don't know. I mean, that's the reason why I didn't accept them was because I was anxious. I don't think that would have changed. Would it have? Would it have changed? I don't know. I don't think so. Who cares? We're on this timeline. Yeah, we're on this timeline. So, it is what it is. And, you know, I feel like, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with it. There's a lot of times that I'm like, there's a lot of things that I regret not doing well. Because the entire time I was like in school, like I didn't do shit. I didn't do anything. I basically just went to class. And even then, sometimes I didn't even go to class. So, no clubs. Yeah, I didn't do any clubs. No clubs. I didn't really have like a friend group really. Only maybe in like my last year I had like a semi-friend group. There's a lot of things sometimes. Like I haven't even been to I haven't even been to every part of my campus. I don't even know where half the things are. That's how little I went outside. I don't even know where shit is. You turned out to be pretty cool, Blue Bear. I think it worked out nicely. Yeah. I mean, the past year or so has been really cool so far. Are there some things that I regret not doing? I guess, but I can't say that I'm like completely, there's nothing that I would really like completely do over, I guess. Well, I don't know. Your experiences make you who you are, so can I really complain? I'm thankful for any experience, good or bad. It's a bear. It's a bear. It's a bear. I mean, you starred in The Revenant and Cocaine Bear and performed it off Kai. I am not Cocaine Bear. I do not do cocaine. I don't do drugs. I am not Cocaine Bear. Excuse me. Excuse me, Master of Time, be in the present. Yeah. I don't know. I'm like the kind of person that kind of just like I try my best not to like dwell on the past or anything. But that also results in me like forgetting like 50% of things that have happened. Maybe I trauma blocked some things. Like I have very good memory. But sometimes I just trauma block things. So it's like, you know, I try my best not to dwell on the past, and I live in the present. I live for the future. No, I live in the present with the future in mind. But resulting from that, I forget a lot of the past. I do have a very good memory though. Oh my god, why does my dad keep asking? I swear to god. Papa Bear. I love him, but he's kind of he's a bit of a control freak sometimes. Papa Bear's not watching. He texted me. He just texted me. He's like, "Did you take an Uber?" Yes, Dad, I took an Uber. Yes, Dad, your adult daughter took an Uber. You know. What is this $1 purchase on your credit card? I swear to God. He asks me all the time. He's like, "Is this you? Is this your purchase? I think it might be a scam." I'm like, "Yeah, that's me. That's me." Every time he asks, I'm like, "Yep, that's me." Every single time. Yep. He's like, "Oh, I got a scam alert. I'm gonna call you tonight." And I'm like, "Nope, no need. That was me." Why do you still have access to your credit card? Basically, I have my own credit card. I have my own account, but I needed a card that waived foreign transaction fees because I buy a lot of stuff from like Japanese websites, like art commissions or whatever. It's not like a whole lot, but it's kind of just like it's kind of just annoying. So if I can get a card without foreign transaction fees, I will. But the thing is, the card I was trying to get, at the time my income was much lower. At the time my income was much lower, so I couldn't get approved for the credit card. I couldn't get approved for it on my own. So my dad had to co-sign it for me. So yeah, now my dad just has access to it. And it's like when he didn't have access to it, it was like he never mentioned anything. But now that he has access to it, he checks it like every week. I'm like, Dad, it's always me, okay? Yeah. Every time It's me, Dad. Don't worry. It's me, Dad. $5 for WD-40 for this squeaking chair. It's not a chair, it's my mic arm. It's my mic arm. Use mine. You want me to use yours? Give me the digits. Give me the digits. Give me the digits. What is the $500 in dojis? See, I don't buy anything weird. I don't buy anything weird. Although sometimes I'll buy something from like an online store that he's never heard of, and he will be like, blah 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 charge from blah blah blah. Is this you? Gotta be careful of scams these days. I'm like, yeah, that's me. I just bought a shirt or something. It's like, but yeah, if there's something I really don't want him to see, I'll use my own, because I still have access to my own card that he can't see. Like, if there's something I really don't want him to see, I'll just use that card. But for the most part, I kind of don't care. Input your digits in this website. Yeah, so true. So true, so true. Shop.face-connect.com. He sounds like he expects you to buy Solatherm 20. I don't even know what that is. Like what? Like what? I don't know. Just like, I don't know. Just anything that I'm like, I kind of don't want him to see that I'm like spending too much money or whatever. But the thing is that for the most part, I use the card that he co-signed because the cashback is 1.5%. But the one that I have, the cashback is only 1%. And I'm like, that 0.5%'s looking real nice. That 0.5% of extra cashback's looking real nice. So unless it's something that I really want to hide, I don't care. I do not care. Uruka says that here that you spent a $100 on something called Aliyah Boo mousepad. Yeah, when you buy things, okay, your credit card statement doesn't show the exact item that you bought. Like, it just shows like the store. It shows the store you got it from. She's not denying. She's denying she bought. I did not buy the mousepad. Even if I wanted the mousepad, I wouldn't buy it because I could just steal it from the warehouse. Why would I buy it? Why would I buy one of those? Oh, your lacy underwear. Was it from your purchase? The ones that I don't wear? The ones that I don't wear? Yeah, I bought those. But that was before I got this card. So it was my private card. You don't wear underwear? I wear underwear. I just don't wear the lacy ones that I bought because they're a lot more frisky than I thought they were. Father Bear doesn't need to know about that. See, like when you buy underwear, it doesn't list on the credit card statement underwear. You know, it just says the store name. You know, the site that you bought it from or the store that you bought it from. It doesn't go underwear. It says Victoria's Secret. I mean, even if it was Victoria's Secret, I don't... He said, okay. Why is he such a dad? He's such a dad. Oh my god. You know, sometimes they still ask me, they're like, where's Brother Bear? I'm like, I don't fucking know, he's just like an hour away from me. So, you know. I'll text them back, I'm like, I don't know. And then like 2 hours later, they'll be like, is he home yet? I'm like, I don't know! How am I gonna know it's on? I'm like, why don't you just ask him? How am I supposed to know where he is? I don't. Strip clubs use fake names on credit card charge. I don't go to strip clubs. I don't go to strip clubs. The thing where they ask where your sibling is through you is universal. We don't even live near, like, I mean, I guess we kind of live near each other, but like near as in like I don't have to take a flight to see him, but I'm not gonna know if he's home or not. What the fuck? It's so funny. I'll be like, I don't freaking know. And then Mama Bear will be like, where did he go? It's a weekday night. And I'm like, he's a grown adult. I think he can go wherever he wants to. Where did a full-grown man go, huh? I guess we'll ask our other full-grown adult child, who does not live near our full-grown adult man child, where he is. It's so freaking funny. Who needs underwear when you can have Uru shorts? Yeah, Uru shorts. The green one. Well, I mean, you need to wear underwear with that. Those are very thin. I imagine if you have a package down there, you the Uru shorts are very thin. I think you do need underwear under them. I think you do need underwear. I take it back. Why is my dad such a dad? He's such a dad, man. Like, he doesn't talk to me at all unless it's like something like that related. And then every now and then, maybe like very, maybe like twice a year, he'll be like, do you need floss? It's so funny though. It'll be some random toiletry. He'll be like, do you need toilet paper? Do you need toothpaste? Maybe like twice a year. Chat, is normal for a woman to buy from women's clothing stores? Yeah, I don't like. It's not weird to have a charge from Victoria's Secret. It's just a clothing store. Like, it's not like you go there and you buy like a really raunchy lingerie or anything. Like, they sell normal underwear too. They sell normal underwear and normal clothes. On your daddy's car. Okay, ew, don't ew. I don't think I've ever in my life called my dad daddy. Ever. Even when I was a small child, he was dad, okay? I have never called him daddy. Ugh. Nasty. It's just the dad. My whole life, he's just been dad. Although I don't have any issues with children calling their dads daddy. You know, like, the internet ruined the word, but you know, it's like sweet. Overall, it's sweet. But I have never called my dad. I have never called my dad daddy. That has never happened. I don't think I'm close enough with him for that. Not Papa Bear. I do not call him Papa. I just call him Dad. He's always just been dad. Don't call him Baba. No, he doesn't speak Chinese. He doesn't speak Chinese. I call him dad. Literally just dad. But I mean, like, I think it's cute if it's like if it's a kid calling their dad. You know, I think it's cute. I think it's very innocent. It's just the internet ruined the word. But I'm just saying I do not call him that. A dad? Don't be silly. I'm part of Urufu gang. You're not my dad. Stop. You are not my dad. What? He doesn't speak Chinese? I've said this multiple times. My dad does not speak Chinese at all. He's tried to learn before, but he just can't. he can't figure it out. He tries his best. I don't know how you're gonna be married to how you're gonna be married to like a woman from Taiwan who speaks fluent Mandarin Chinese and like not pick it up in the 30-40 years you've been married. But it is hard. It is a hard language. Not easy if you can't get the tones. Yeah, I think the tones are really hard for him. He's like tried to learn before. Like, I'll give him props. He's tried to learn. He's like went to classes, but he just couldn't figure it out. He just couldn't figure it out. I think he tried to learn when he got together with Mama Bear. I think he tried to learn, like he went to classes, but he just I don't think it just did not click in his head. I think languages in general are just really hard for him, because even just like random ass words in other languages are really hard for him to remember for some reason. Whenever he orders chicken karage at a Japanese restaurant, he goes, can I get a chicken karaage? And I'm like, Dad. Please, Dad. Can I get a chicken karaage? Stop. Why? Tones are a conspiracy to confuse Lao Wai. Bro. They're not a conspiracy. I can't understand anything without the toads. You can't even say karage, right? I'm intentionally saying it in an American way. But you can say it in an American way, but still wrong, you know? Like, if you say it American, it's like karage. It's still not karaji. I'm not gonna go up and be like, can I have a karage? Yeah. That's kind of cringe. He's learning the lesson that the best way is to embarrass his child enough so she'll speak it for him. No, I think he's just a little artistic. Papa Bear's communication skills are a little, it's a little off. Like if he wants to ask like a sales associate for help or something, like say we go to Target and he wants to find like I don't fucking know, like an iPad. I don't know why he would need to find an iPad. Just for example, go to Target, he's looking for an iPad and he can't find iPad, okay? He'll just walk up to a Target employee. He'll just walk up to them and be like, iPad? And then the Target employee will be like, what? And he'll be like, iPad. Oh my god. And I'll be standing next to him and I'll be like, he wants to know where the iPads are. Why use many word when few word do trick? It's so weird, man. It's so weird. He does it on purpose when he's with you. No, I don't think so. I think he's just like that. I think he's just like that. Like, even when Mama Bear tells me stories of them meeting... Wow, there's a lot of instances glitching on my screen right now. Even when my mom tells stories of their, like, early dates and stuff, like, he just sounds like a weirdo. And I'm like, why did you marry him? Because all the stories that she tells us are, like, of him being a freaking weirdo. She's like, yeah, we went on, like, one of the first dates we went for, like, some kind of Asian food, I forgot. And he took the tea, and he drank the tea, but he started like rinsing his mouth with the tea in front of me. And I'm like, that's okay. She was proposed to by saying, wife? Wife? I have no idea. Like, I have never seen them being like even acting like a couple, like, ever. Like, the most I've seen them do is like a hold hands. Maybe like a hug. Nothing more than a hug. Acoustic Riz. Are you sure they're married? Okay, to be fair, I think I've noticed that they seem... Ever since I moved... Because, like, my brother moved out before me because he's a lot older. So, after my brother moved out, it was just me and them. But I noticed that, like, kind of after I moved out, like a year or so after, I've started to notice that there are a lot, like... What do you call it? They seem happier. They seem closer, yeah. They seem like just the slightest more affectionate. Not really in actions though, kind of just like the vibe. More affectionate. Yeah. Like, I kind of never thought about it, but now that I think about it, I think, like, yeah. But I feel like it's just because it's one less person to worry about, I guess. I don't think they're being freaky, okay? It's just like I think they have less things to be stressed out about. Yeah. Cope. Let's change topics. Why are we talking about that? Ew. Nasty. Waiting on Grand Cubs now. You know, they've actually never mentioned that to me. They've never mentioned to my brother either. And my brother's a lot older than me. I don't think they're really that worried. In fact, I think they actually like didn't want my brother to have kids. But that might just be because they didn't really like the girl. Echo Terminator, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for becoming a member. Father-in-law is definitely going like set. What? I don't know who you're talking about. Who's father-in-law? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Our job is done. Kids are your job now. See, they've never said that. They've actually never even asked me, like, ever about that kind of thing. Other than that one instance that I told you guys about Mama Bear being like, oh. It's okay, Uruka. It's okay. You can do this. And I'm like, Mom, no, I'm not doing anything. And she was like, no, it's okay. It's okay, Uruka. I'm like, Mom, I was not doing anything. It might have been 3 in the morning, but I was literally just playing Mario Kart. Other than that one instance, she has never mentioned or implied anything. I've never had the talk before, ever. It's okay, Uruka, you don't need to use a ring fit as an excuse anymore. Tight mom, what? Either they're super chill or have no hope. I think they're the type that are more... they're the type that are more concerned about, like, your own life and your own career. And then, like, that kind of stuff is secondary. So, like, actually, my parents did not like my parents did not like my brother dating even at his big age, because my dad was like, you should be furthering your career. He's like, why are you with a girl? You should be furthering your career. And I'm like, bro's 30. I think he can do both. Should be with a man instead. You know what's so funny? There was a point that they thought he was gay because he went on a boys' trip with his friend. He went on a boys' trip with his friend and he sent pictures to the family group chat, and I was with Bear parents at the time, and Mama Bear was like, is it normal for 2 guys to go on a trip together? Is he gay? And I'm like, I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know. Why would I know if he's gay? Why are you gay? My parents do not have accent. Okay, Mama Bear kind of has like a little bit. Just a little bit. But I'd say she mostly doesn't even have... I mean, she's maybe just like a little bit worse than Sakana. But they don't speak with like heavy accents. Father Bear does not have accents. You got the fake girlfriend just to throw them off. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Not my problem. Not my problem. Do they know you les Max? I am not gay. I'm not gay. I need to pee. Wait, I need to pee. We're continuing this conversation later. I'm back. I'm back. Go pee, girl. No, it's go piss, girl. You got it wrong, dingus. You got it wrong. It's go piss, girl. Thanks for the blue supers. Thank you. It's go piss, girl. Hands washed, yeah. My hands are always washed. Washy, washy. My hands are always washed. It's nasty not to wash your hands. Nasty. Nasty, I say. You're not gay? Prove it. Kiss a chatter. No, man. I've never kissed anyone before. I've deadass never kissed anyone before. I'm not gonna kiss someone just to prove that I'm not gay. Also, even if you are gay, you can kiss someone of the like, you can kiss someone you're not attracted to. That doesn't prove anything. Toma, thank you. Chris, Tooley, thank you. So about the previous topic, Uruka, I'm not gay. I'm literally not. I'm literally not. How do you know that? What do you mean, how do you know that? It is not illegal to kiss someone you're not attracted to. It is possible to kiss someone you're not attracted to. It's not like you both explode if you kiss someone you're not attracted to. Like, you know? So you have? No, I haven't! I haven't kissed anyone before! I haven't. I've had dreams. And my friends... my friends are like, did you go through some kind of trauma? And I'm like, I don't think so. Well, maybe I did, and I just... my brain just doesn't remember at all, but I don't think so. I've had dreams of like a random guy like trying to kiss me, and I'm like, ew, get away. And like I could see all the saliva and like the moistness in his mouth, and he was like chasing me with his nasty ass lips, man. Gross. Disgusting. And then I had another dream. Okay, that I had another dream that there was... okay, there was some sus things happening in this dream, okay? But, however, there was some sus things happening, but the guy tried to kiss me, and I was like, no. No. I literally, I smacked my hand into his face. I'm like, no. I don't know if I don't know if I have some kind of trauma, but I don't know if I have some kind of trauma that I've repressed completely, because I don't think I've never even gotten near kissing someone. I don't know why I'm having weird dreams about that. I don't know why I'm having weird dreams about guys trying to kiss me, and it's terrifying. Seg, okay. Well, there was no PP. There was no PP. But I'm not gay, I swear. I'm literally not. What about the phantom one? That was a different dream. That was another dream. I don't remember what... there was like other stuff happening in that dream, and I don't remember what happened in that dream. I don't quite remember. But that was a separate dream. That was like a separate thing. I only remember like standalone parts of it. Don't tell us. You were holding hands. I don't think I've ever dreamt that I held hands with someone before. I don't think so. Not gay, not straight. Question, what are... who said I'm not straight? I never said I'm not straight. I'm straight. What do you mean? What do you mean not straight? The heck? You seem to have had so little free time growing up. When would you have ever had time for romance? Yeah, basically, like, I didn't have time, and also I wasn't allowed to, so, like... I also just, like, never thought about it either. So, it's not something that really bothered me that much that I wasn't allowed to, because I kind of just I didn't care. You know, like... like, bare parents, like, you're not no boys! No boys! And I was like, okay, I don't care. I have other things to worry about. I have way too many other things to worry about right now. Is it a gay dream if it's a guy trying to kiss you while you also have a PP? I don't think so, because if I'm still a girl, mentally, I don't think so. She's not gay, but the woman she turns gay are. I don't turn people gay. I don't turn anyone gay, okay? You're the one person who discovered herself. I didn't turn her gay. I think I just made her realize that she was gay. Not gay, bi. Not completely, bi. Not gay, not lesbian, bi. Pillow princess, lights off and socks on. Why are we talking about weird things? What does that have to do with that? Why? What does that have to do with anything? No. No, say so. Look. If I get a boyfriend, you know what we're gonna do? We eat ice cream, we watch movie, and then we go to sleep. You know? And that's hypothetical. If. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. It's like a friendship, but with more sleepovers. It's like a friendship, but with more sleepovers. I believe you are not gay, Uruka. The way you were ogling the Dodgers players' asses proves. I wasn't ogling, okay? I was just like, nice. I just looked at it and I was like, nice. You know? I've grown to have more appreciation for muscles. So like a roommate? No. I've never had a roommate before, so I don't know. Maybe? Is that what you do with your roommate? Uruka's ace. That's what so many people think. I've had more than one friend ask me if I'm ace, and I'm like, who knows? I don't know. I don't think about it too hard, you know? If something happens, it happens. But nothing's ever happened, and nothing will probably nothing will ever happen, so. Bum, 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 bum. Drooling, not ogling. I was not drooling or ogling, okay? I just walked by, I saw it, and I was like, holy shit, and then I continued on with my day. Netflix and chill with ice cream. Yeah. Netflix and chill. The chill is the ice cream. Yeah. The chill part is the ice cream. Eating the chill. Yeah, ice cream. So true. Oh my god. You're right. You're so right. Have you ever had a doki doki moment? Yeah, when I was having panic attacks. Every time I have a panic attack is a doki doki moment. My heart is beating real fast. No, I genuinely I have not. I don't think I've ever had. I don't think I've ever had a doki doki moment. I've never liked anyone. It's just not something that's ever come across my head. The true doki doki moment, yeah. That's when the true doki doki happens. When you feel like you're about to die because your brain is going into panic mode. She was ace until she met me, Urufu Chaz, then she's straight forever. I mean, I think I'm just like... I think I'm just... That's just how I am. I don't like. It's not that I don't think I like. I'm not super grossed out by it or anything. But it's just not. I don't place that as like a super high priority. You know. Especially because I have such a nice job. I get to spend time with all of you guys. Who needs no? I don't need no mans. I spend all my time working anyways. I'm like, if I, if there ever was someone, hypothetically, I feel like I wouldn't even have time. I wouldn't even have time. I get very easily distracted. Like I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in, man. Spending time with us sounds like a punishment. It's not a punishment. I enjoy it, man. I enjoy it. Like, I don't know how to word it. Like, I feel like stream and just like phase connect related things have always been like pretty much my top priority. For better or for worse, has always been my top priority. And it's like, if there's anything that has a chance of like, if there's anything that is a risk of being a distraction, or I don't know, like causing demise or whatever. I'm kind of just like, it's not worth it. You know? I'm kind of just like, I kind of don't really want to. Like with school is, I obviously I had to finish school. But with anything else, I'm like, I place a lot of importance on my job. My job. So I just feel like I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk anything happening. Is that a healthy mindset? Probably not, but that's just how I work. I have zero risk tolerance. Yeah, I'm like, I run through the possibilities in my head and I'm like, nope. Nope. Not doing that. Perfect corporate employees. This is what makes me feel like this is I feel like I'm like the easiest person in a workforce. Like if I was like in an actual job, I'd be like the easiest person to take advantage of. I think I have too much brand loyalty. Like I have way too much brand loyalty, man. Like, oh my god. The moment I joined FaZe, I was like, okay, I'm here. I'm in it for the long run. Meanwhile, like, I didn't even know this, but meanwhile, everyone else was like applying to different things like a while they were still in FaZe. The thought didn't even cross my mind that I could do that, to be honest. I'm like, yeah. I am a little too. I think I'm a little too loyal. Just a little. Yes, work 18-hour shifts, Uruka. You want to make the company happy, right? Maybe not 18 hours, but oh my god. I told you guys this before, but I was doing a lot of back-end work like a long time ago for FaZe. Because I was the only one, like I didn't have a whole lot of knowledge, but I was the only one in the company that knew how any music stuff worked. So I was basically doing Millie's job for free while doing all the streaming stuff and doing school. And like the back-end stuff usually took around like maybe like a few hours, up to maybe like I don't freaking know, but I was literally doing that shit for free. I was sleeping like 2 hours a day because I had to go to school. I'd go to school and I'd come home and I would do stream, and then after I would stream, I would check on the back-end stuff if it need to be checked, and then after that, I would start my homework, and it would be like 2 a.m. And I'm like, I want Face Connect to succeed. It's all for the brand. Why the fuck was I doing that? Why the fuck did I do that? Fuck you, Face Connect. Anyways. Anyways. You're conditioned to do that. Yeah, I was kind of just raised to do that, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I did not have any social life at all. Rookie mistake, working for free. Yeah, you know what's crazy too? Is that I actually did have a couple friends. I had a couple friends. It was a very, very long time ago, so don't be like, ooh, Uruka. I had like a guy friend, but from like middle school, you know? So basically just like a little brother. And I haven't spoken to him in like 3 years. You know why? You know why? That one gay friend. Yeah, okay, I don't know if he was gay, but he definitely had gay vibes. He definitely had gay vibes. And I remember I was just casually talking with Sakana, and I mentioned this guy, and Sakana was like, stop talking to him. And I was like, what? Sakana's like, stop it. Don't talk to him. Do not talk to him at all. I'm like, what? That's weird. He's like, yeah, no. Boys and girls can't be friends. Boys and girls can't be friends at all. And I'm like, you're kind of a weirdo. But we kind of just naturally stopped talking anyways, so I have not spoken. I do not have any male friends, at least in the past 3.5 years, probably. So don't worry, Urufa gang. Don't worry, there's no one to taint me. Because Sakana chases them all away. FaZe grew over the last couple years, so it helped. Maybe. I don't know. I can't tell how much my direct contributions have helped at all. I don't know, but I'd like to think it helped. I hope. There were definitely some things that Saka asked me in that first year that I was like, "Are you dumb? Like, are you stupid?" But he probably could have figured it out at some point. Like femboy is not gay. Okay. Alright. Okay. You're right, Saka goes, male spotted, and then he snipes him. He's like, male? A male within a 20-mile radius of Uruka? Sniped! Fishman gonna need a bigger box fortress to stop my love. You're gonna go storming the Face warehouse like what's that one meme? The Kingpin meme? Is that what it is? Yeah. Uruka gang storming the warehouse like let me in. Fishman gonna need a bigger fortress. No males. No males. Yeah, man. No males at all. Like, if there's a male even mentioned, he's like, stop. Stop talking to him. Stop talking to him. Like, remember when, like, a long time ago? Long time ago, me and Temma had, like, a collab. Like, this was, like, a really long time ago. We had like a collab with some like flesh tubers on Twitch or something. And afterwards was like, stop talking. That's a guy. Stop talking to it. Stop talking to him. And I'm like, it's not that serious, bro. It's not that serious. If for some reason I end up working at FaZe, my mission will be to secretly find a husband for everyone and then escape to Tijuana before he finds out. I can't tell if that's creepy or generous. Thank you, sugar granddaddies. Thank you. Oh. He's kind of being weird about it. Yeah, I mean, like, I can see kind of his concern, but also it's a little extreme. Like, it's a little aggressive, you know. It's a little aggressive. And like, if you know me, like, I do not talk to anyone. If I am not comfortable with you, if I am not comfortable talking to you, I am not talking to you. Like, it is very evident. Okay? Even the people I'm comfortable with, I don't talk to. So why do you think I'm gonna talk to some randos, okay? Why do you think I'm gonna talk to some guys? I don't even talk to people. I don't even talk to people normally, like, in even in my vicinity, I don't talk to people. So why do you think I'm gonna talk to... Why do you think I'm gonna talk to random guys? You know? She's too innocent. I know where he's coming from. But like... You're gonna tell me? I literally do not talk to anyone. It's like, I don't talk to anyone. Then how did you meet anyone in your life you talk to now? Sus reasoning. I don't have very many friends. The friends that I do have, I did not talk to them first. We were friends by circumstance, and then we just became very close friends. Yeah. That's basically it. I don't have a lot of friends. My closest 3 friends, I only talk to one of them regularly. The other 2 I only talk within the group chat. I have another friend that I talk to maybe every 2 months. Every 2 or 3 months, we respond to each other. And then like everyone else I talk to is in Phase Connect. But I don't really talk to people either. So like I don't really talk to people privately. I'm not really good at holding text conversations, I guess. So, yeah, I don't know what you think of me, but I don't have that many friends. I don't go out much, because I don't really have friends around me. Check-ins to see if you're alive. Kind of just not checking to see if I'm alive, but every now and then we're just like, you got any life updates? And I'm like, nope. You? And she'll be like, nope. And I'm like, cool. So what exactly do you do? I work. I either work or I entertain myself. One or the other. Occasionally I'll go out with Brother Bear, but Sakura can't stop me from talking to him because he's my brother. Sometimes she cooks food. Yeah, sometimes I cook food. Yeah, I eat. I wake up. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I use the bathroom. That attitude is just Sakura's own conditioning coming out. Probably told growing up over and over friendships across sexes as an adult is a no-go. No, okay, like, I understand why he's saying that. But I feel like there's like... There's kind of a... it's kind of a line to be drawn, you know? Like... I can see how you should be wary about people you meet online. Like... male streamers or like just people on the online sphere. If you meet them online, like as your online persona, you know, I can see how that is a problem. However, if it's a friend that you've had for like a while, you know them from like IRL, like stuff completely different, I feel like it's kind of weird to be like, stop talking to him. But doesn't apply anymore because I don't talk to any guys like ever. So, but yeah, I do see the concern. Like it's not entirely what do you call it? Over controlling. Because I definitely think that maybe some people might get a little too close with random guys they meet online. So, Do you plan on going out more now that you finished with school? I mean, I've been done with school. I've been done with school for a year now, and I still haven't really gone outside that much. Vague posting. I'm not vague posting. I'm sure you can think of people. I feel like it's very common for like especially like indie VTubers. I feel like it's pretty common. Like I don't think I need to name anything. I can't even think of anything specific actually. I think it's just like it's just something that happens, you know? It's just something that happens. Which is like understandable because you meet people that like have the same interests as you and you like understand, quote unquote understand you. But sometimes they're weirdos. You know? How is it you're the most sheltered child of phase and also one of a phase and also the one oft forgotten? Did something just click? No, I'm just trying to word it in like the softest way possible. I'm just trying to word it in a way that's not too you know. I can't really think of anything specific right now, to be honest. But it's just something that happens. It's just something that happens. You know, sometimes it turns out fine, and sometimes it turns out very not fine. It's a dangerous world out here. It's a dangerous world out here. Also, what do you mean? What do you mean? How is it you're the most sheltered child of phase and also the one often forgotten? I don't think he didn't forget me until like maybe 2 years ago. I don't know. Have the Uru ants paid their tribute for the week? I've seen a few of them running around. I've seen a few of them running around, but there's been less of them. I don't think the ant trap's really been working. Maybe I need a new one. I don't know. Saka thinks you can handle herself. Well, I mean, I've grown in the past 4 years, and there's a lot of things that I've learned, you know? There's a lot of things that I've learned just being here. So, I mean, there's definitely less things he has to worry about. There's definitely less things he needs to worry about. Yeah, on the one hand, it's a good thing. On the other hand, I've learned so many things that I'm like, I didn't need to know that. Like, I feel like I have better knowledge of just like things to avoid or like boundaries and that kind of thing. But just like coming hand in hand with that is that I have more cursed knowledge, which I kind of don't want. But also some things you need to know in order to protect yourself from it. Some things you kind of just need the burden of that knowledge to avoid further you know, what do you call it? Further corruption, I don't know. Being a VTuber streamer just means you learn a lot of cursed stuff. Yeah, man. A lot of cursed things. I remember when I first joined FaZe, I've never even seen prawn. When I first joined FaZe, I literally had not even seen any prawn in my life. I remember Saka, like in the first few months, he was like, "You're actually like really innocent for someone your age," and I'm like, "Really?" And then a few months later, he's like, "I take it back." I'm like, it's not my fault that this job entails me seeing very cursed things. Is it my fault? I feel like it's kind of your fault too. I remember, oh my god, we were having dinner in Japan in April. And I forgot what the topic of the conversation was. But I was like, they were making some kind of point that I'm like, I do weird shit. And I'm like, I'm so normal. I was so normal. And both both Sagana and the manager that were there were like, yeah, you were normal. I think I'm still pretty normal. I'm pretty normal. I've just been burdened with the cursed knowledge. You're the most repressed person I've seen from the internet. What do you mean? What do you mean? Too bad your gem mates are a little freaky. Yeah, I learned stuff from them. I learned some stuff from them. I was actually kind of scared of Leah the first time I met her. Cause literally like one of the first things she said is she was like, I have a man in my basement and I like to tear out his teeth or something. I was like, holy shit. When you started at FaZe Connect, you actually were a true say-so bear. Emphasis were. I'm still say-so, man. I just have knowledge now. I just have knowledge now that is not say-so, but that doesn't make me unsay-so, right? That doesn't make me unsay-so. Is your mic closer than usual? Sounds a little rough. No. My filters might be a bit off, though. Oh shit! Wait, I forgot to put in all my plugins. Fuck. I don't know why, but for some reason OBS at some point like reset all of my noise filter, not noise filters, audio plugins. I do not know why it did that, but hold on, let me just throw them in right now. Let me just throw them in right this instance. You can hear it happen in real time. Bam. Copy. Wait. Is this the one? Oh wait, I already have them in. Here it is. There's one. And then... How long has it been like this? I remember it it threw out all my filters like maybe a few weeks ago, and then I just kept forgetting to put them in. And then I guess no one realized. No one told me. There you go. There we go. Here we are. There we are. And I think that's it. Does that sound better? Test, test, test. Because when I'm talking normally, I don't actually hear my own voice. Oh wait, no, I missed one. I missed one. Where is it? Where is it? Slick EQ. Here it is. Okay, now I'm done. Now I'm done. It should sound better now. It should sound better now. This is what I'm supposed to sound like. I don't know why OBS just threw out all of my filters. I have no clue why it did that. Okay. There it is. I don't usually hear playback of my own voice in my ears, so I can never tell. I only do that on the acoustic violin streams, otherwise I don't, because it's kind of weird to hear my own voice in my ears. Yeah. That must be weird. It is kind of strange. I only do it if I need to be able to hear myself in order to adjust in real time. But sometimes there's a bit of latency, so when I speak, it comes in my ears like later, and it kind of throws me off. It's kind of weird. You don't know the difference? Is there a change? Yeah, there's a change. It should sound a lot better now. But I guess if you're not like too used to hearing audio, it's probably pretty much the same. I think it's a lot more like gainy and open. It's a lot more like you can hear the room sounds, I think. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, when you hear your own voice in a slight delay, it's like I can't, like I can continue speaking, but it's like it's just weird because I can hear everything I say like a millisecond later. If you switch up from an Apple earpiece mic to a Razer mic, I can hear the change. Okay, my ears are like way more sensitive than than other people, than like the average person, I think. So I can hear the difference like of very, very, very minor things. So it makes a difference to me when I listen to... I haven't listened to my VODs in a long time though. You know, it's probably about time for me to make my lamb chops. Excuse my mic arm. Are you an audiophile? I wouldn't... I don't know, like, not in the definition that you think of an audiophile. Like, I'm not like... I don't know a whole lot about like audio tech and stuff. But I can hear... Like, I can hear the... I can hear very minute things. Like... I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Like recently with the Wish You Luck, the Allure song, the mix that we got back, it sounded off to me. It just sounded off, and I'm not sure if anyone else could hear it. But we had a demo, and compared with a demo, it was like completely different. So I compared it with the demo, and I wrote out a whole page of, like, I wrote out a bunch of notes with like comparing that mix with the demo. And once we got that going, then it started sounding really good. So like, I don't know. I can notice things. I don't know if I would consider myself an audiophile. I don't know if I would consider myself an audiophile, but I can hear things. I notice things. Got that mixture mindset. I mean, I'm not even that great of a mixer though. It's just like I can hear and I can point out what exactly is wrong. I might not be able to know how to fix it, but I can I can definitely point out what's wrong and what I would want it to sound like. Sometimes I won't know how exactly to fix it though, but you know, that's their problem. It's wrong. Okay, but in what way? I don't say IDK. Like, I know how it's wrong. I can point out that it sounds wrong, and I can point out why it sounds wrong. And I can tell them what I want it to sound like rather than that. But I won't be able to tell you exactly what to do. Like, technologically. I wouldn't know, like, specifically what setting to change on the what do you call it? On the plugin that they use or whatever. Oh. Being able to hear like that's already pretty good. Yeah, I mean, like I can mix things. It's been a really long time since I've mixed before. I don't like mixing because I feel like I'm not satisfied. I'm never satisfied with my own mixes, and I'm like, when it's other people, I'm just like, okay, if it's good enough, it's good enough. But if it's myself, I'll be like, fuck, I have to fix this, and then it never sounds right. And it's just like, I'd rather just not do it myself. Make it better. No, man. I give them very specific things. I give them very specific things. Like sometimes, like I don't know, like oh this one background vocal is like way too boosted in like the higher frequencies. Can you like turn it down? It's like I wouldn't be able to like that's what I mean. Like I'll be able to tell you like can you turn down the higher frequencies in this like what in this one specific instance of the background vocal. I won't be able to tell you what exact frequency. Like oh yes, can you turn it down at the 30,000 hertz? Like. You know what I mean? Mixing something with no ceiling so the perfectionism can come out and really hit you. Yeah, man. Like I wanted to learn. I wanted to learn, and I did mix some things. The earlier things, the earlier ones that I did are so ass. Okay. The earlier ones that I did are so ass, but the like more recent ones, quote unquote recent, it's like 1 or 2 years, maybe 1 year. But those ones were okay. Like the shorts that I did for Mephisto and Shinu no gae wa. Those two are probably those two were pretty okay. Those were pretty good. But it takes too long. And it's too frustrating. I'm like, it's not worth it. It's literally not worth it. Because you can pay someone like $100 to do the same thing. And it won't cost me 12 hours of my own time. Uruka looking at her old work. This shit is so ass. No, genuinely, some of the shorts covers that I put out like 3-4 years ago are so ass because like I couldn't hear. I think I was using different headphones too. I think I was using a bass boosted headphones at the time, so it's like even more inaccurate. It's so terrible. It's so awful. Also, I was just worse at singing at the time too. It was really bad, man. It was really bad. You ever think that they're hustling? Like they put in an obvious flaw that they've already fixed so that you're less picky and they have less to do? What? What? I don't even... What do you mean by that? I don't know what that means. I mean, I'm very picky. So, if I feel like it needs to be changed, I will tell them. if I feel like it needs to be changed, I will tell them. It's a contractor thing. They fix a flaw, put it back in to send to the employer. Oh, fix that. Okay, undoes their unfix. Look, I'm working. What? That doesn't make any sense though, because like... That makes no sense. That just makes more work for them. As long as the client can hear it, I guess. Doesn't that make more work for them if they need to put the flaws in there? It's a way to get more hours on the clock. But they're not paid by hour. Most people are paid by commission. Most people are not, like, when we commission people, they're not really paid by hour. That just makes more work for them. Sometimes, many times, programmers don't like managers and clients nitpicking their work, so they put in an obvious flaw as a red herring. Yeah, but then I just point out that and the minor things. It's like... I don't get it. I don't understand. The idea is that it would mean they don't have to do any in-depth new work if they can just pretend they're making new changes. Makes no sense in this context. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense in this context. If you're working as an employed person on salary, maybe it makes sense to do that. Because then you can just max out your hours doing nothing. But it makes no sense to do it in this context. If someone paid by the hour, they'd milk that. Yeah. Like, hell, if I was paid by hour, I'd do everything hella slow. I do everything slow as fuck. I get it, you're someone actually looking at it, but some people, when they commission or manage a product, will ask for things just to ask. I guess. I guess so. I don't know. Personally, I hear a lot. I hear everything. I'm actually less picky than I was before. I used to be so picky. But my ears have also become better since then. So the things that I was nitpicking at before are different than the things that I nitpick at now, I think. My ears are more trained now in a digital sense. Because when I first came in, my ears were not very trained, like with audio tech. I have trained ears in terms of like music, but not in like a mixing or like tech sense. Most of the changes that I was asking for were like more like musical changes. But now I can hear the technical stuff. I can hear like the frequency stuff. I can hear like the compression stuff. That kind of thing. The panning. Yeah. I don't know. It's something that I only started getting better at once I started learning how to mix, I think. Like once you start learning how to mix, then you start noticing it a lot. I started to realize that I notice like way more things than people usually do. And I wasn't like that before. I was not like that before. Do you think that has carried over to your instrument playing? No, I don't think there's any transfer from that to instrument playing. There's transfer from instrument playing to the more technical side, but I don't think the technical side really helps with the instrument playing. Unless you play like electric guitar or something, I don't know. Because I don't think any of those things really matter when you're playing an instrument. Have you grown a headphone collection yet? No, that's what I mean. I don't know if I'm an audio. I don't think I'm an audiophile because I'm not like an audio buff. You know, I don't go like, oh yes, this audio interface or this microphone, ooh, blah blah blah. Like I don't know. I don't really know shit about that. I can just I just hear things. I just use my ears. I use my ears, and if I'm like, okay, that sounds wrong. This sounds off. Blah blah blah. But I'm not like a audio technology buff or anything. I don't know too much about that kind of stuff. I just hear what I'm given. And I'm like, okay. Gotta make use of those honking ears. Yeah, I got some big ass ears. I got some big ass ears. But yeah, it's like a curse sometimes though, because now that I can hear all these things, sometimes it's really cursed because sometimes we're on like a really tight deadline and we literally do not have time for any changes. And it's just cursed because I'm like, I can hear so many things that I'm like, please, can we just... And they're like, no, there's no time. And we just have to put it out. And it's like nothing against the mixers, because obviously when you mix for a long time, your ears start to get really fatigued. Like I have experienced this a lot as well. That like sometimes you kind of just can't tell anymore after a certain point, and it really helps sometimes to get a second opinion or to like give it a rest for like a day. But you know, when there's a deadline, there's a deadline. There's nothing you can do about it. Amazing. How do you pick up on all the technical sound stuff? I use my ears. No, literally, man. Some people are like, oh yes, I have these headphones for this and this headphones for that and this headphones for that. And I'm like, so like, what do you even do? And they're like, I just listen. Like, what? Okay. I mean, like, it's fine, but sometimes I wonder if they can actually hear the difference. I'm sure a lot of them can, but sometimes I'm like, can you hear the difference? Anyways. My lamb chops. My lamb chops. It's A being the tech, not the music itself. Yeah. Yeah. Like I'm not a huge audio tech person. Like I get something that works and I stick with it. Like if I don't need more, I don't. It's fine. I won't. Like clearly, because this audio interface, I only bought a new audio interface like 6 months ago. I was using the shitty one for like 4 years. This one's really nice though. And like microphone wise, I've never actually like bought a new microphone. Obviously I'm blessed because Brother Bear also uses mics, so he just gives me his hand-me-downs, but I've never felt the need to buy like a new one. I know a musician who has anxiety problems like you, and he also has very good hearing. He says it has to do with sensory sensitivity. Do the same? Maybe? I mean, I kind of don't really have great hearing though. Like if I'm just out and about, I kind of don't have great hearing. But that's also different, I think. Like I have issues understanding people. I can hear them. I might not be able to understand what they're saying, but I can hear them. I have issues understanding what people are saying. But I feel like my hearing's not actually that good. Until I actually like actively listen. Do you not hear, or do you just tune things out? I mean, I feel like even when I'm trying, sometimes I go like, what? And then they say it again, and I'm like, what? And then they say it again, and I'm like, what? And then they say it again, and then I still don't understand, but I don't want to go like, what again, so I'll go like, haha. Audio processing ability. You know, it's even harder for me to understand people like over the phone. Probably just because it's so crunchy, but like over Discord or over the phone, it's even harder to understand people than in real life. My brain just doesn't process the words, it's weird. If we are quick, maybe we can touch those ears. Nope, not allowed. Not allowed. I'm jumping out. You're not allowed to touch my ears. I'm hopping out. That feel when you have no idea what they just said, but you play along. Yeah, basically. And then sometimes it's awkward because they ask me a question and then I didn't realize it was a question, so they're waiting for the answer, but then I'm just like, haha. Let us raid into you. Let's do a you raid. She's doing karaoke? Okay. Anyways, I want to eat my lamb chops. If you enjoyed this random ass yapping, leave a comment down below at your favorite part. I don't think this really went in the direction that I thought it was going to. There's a reason why I don't do too many just yapping streams anymore, but I hope you had a good time. Oh, use ending? Okay, well, let me rate someone else. There was a direction. Yeah, I was gonna talk about something fun, something silly. And then what did we end up talking about? Drugs? Me not being gay? My dad? Audio stuff? Sex? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Sex and the City. Oh, Arina's gonna be live. Wait, let me rate Arina. You need stream notes or something for these? I mean, I didn't have anything planned. I was just gonna be like, haha, we're gonna talk about silly fun things. And then we ended up starting off talking about drugs for half an hour. H2O, no boys allowed, Saka. You can take control of the topic more. I know I can, but then I just forget. I low-key just forget. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Actually, yeah, I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow. I have my schedule basically, but I'm still sitting on something. Not quite sure, but it'll be up. I'll stream tomorrow, normal time. Okay. I want to make and eat my lamb chops. I went on longer than I thought I would. It's lamb chop time. Yay! 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 We're gonna raid into Erina Machina. She's gonna be drawing cats. Cute. Cute. Okay. What's a lamb chop? And corn cobs. Rum in that corn cob on my... Yeah.